Hi. So the book that I read was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. It was published in 2012, and the genre is young adult literature. What the story is about is this girl. She got cancer. She had it for like 3 years. She was battling it, and she was going to this like gathering place with other people who had like sickness, and she met this guy, and she started to talk to him, and he was a former patient of cancer, and then he began to get it back, and she thought that she was going to be the one to die first, but he ended up dying first, so that was the end of their love story. The question that I had to ask, or to answer, was what elements of the text can be received as masculine and feminine, and how do the characters support these traditional roles? Well, being a male, you would stereotypically be like buff and be able to pick up strong, like heavy things and taking control, and being feminine, you're like girly and all that stuff. So in the book, I think that the male character, he didn't have as much as a active, powerful role in the book, because when he got sick, he was like useless. Like before he got sick, he would be able to help the girl, but like he didn't. I know what I'm talking about. The female role, I think she was the strongest character out of all the male and female characters in the story because of her battle with cancer and how she dealt with things. And yeah, the book, it shows like different views of like the male and female gender roles. Because like some guys, this guy was like supposed to be like a very handsome and traditional person, but like he ended up becoming a weak person. So the next question that I had to answer was what sort of support, if any, is given to elements or characters who question the masculine feminine binary? What happens to those elements and characters? I think the support in this story was the girl's mom, because she supported her in like every way, and she always told her how strong she was, and like usually women aren't seen as strong. People with cancer or anyone who's sick or can't do things for themselves are seen as weak people, but she like was shown as a strong person. Yeah. And I think that this was a useful way of reading, because you like look at everything else in a different perspective, because this book is like a love story, so I wouldn't have usually thought to look at it this way, but it like makes you think about what's really like going on and how the author shows the different ways of showing gender roles. So yeah.